What's up, geeks, nerds, and all that line between? I'm just a common fan back with a new video. Now today, we're going to be looking at another unboxing in our collectible unboxing week. This has been really fun. This is going to be a quick one-take video as well, and this is something that I am super excited about. If you missed the other videos, go check those out. I did the sexy Dr. Ian Malcolm Pop from Target, the Target exclusive, and I also did the Target exclusive Iron Spider as well, so check those out. And today we're doing something that's probably a little bit long overdue. Now I know there's already tons of videos on this figure because this figure is 2 years old. There's also figures on the new one, but this is my absolute favorite. This was actually going to be my first Marvel Legends purchase. So quick backstory, I was in Walgreens. I think I was getting something for my son because every time I go to any store anytime, it's normally for my son. So I was getting something for my son, and I just happened to walk down the toy aisle, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know Walgreens carried like Marvel Legends figures. And at the time I didn't know what a big deal Marvel Legends figures were, and now I'm addicted. Have you guys seen that new thing, that Walgreens exclusive thing for the Fantastic Four? Holy cow, I gotta get my hands on that. But I went to the Walgreens, and I saw this pop, and I picked it up, and I was gonna buy it because it was right before the original Deadpool movie was coming out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love Deadpool like everybody else does because he's highly oversaturated at this point. And I saw this, and, oh, I gotta get it. But I talked myself out of it because I'm like, what am I gonna do with a toy? I'm a grown man. I have a kid now. I need to do adult things. Well, as you can tell by this channel, that thought process quickly faded. But I saw this and I wanted it, and then I didn't get it. Of course, I went back. When I changed my mind, it was gone. And then I checked online, and they were going for $60, $80 at the time, and I was like, well, I'm not paying that much for a toy, a figure. So I waited and went online and found it, and I used Honey. And if you guys haven't used Honey, I wish they were a sponsor, but Honey is a great browser extension that you can use that will tell you if the item you're looking at online can be found cheaper somewhere else. And you can also do a price drop alert where it will alert you whenever the price on that item is dropped, so you can pick it up at hopefully the best and lowest price. Well, I did a price drop on this item. It finally showed up at a decent enough price for me to buy it, just a little bit more than it would be in stores. And the Marvel Legends X-Men series Deadpool. Oh my gosh, this is like my favorite thing in the world. I wanted this so bad. I cannot wait to unbox it with you guys. I'm so excited about this. This might be a longer video than it needs to be. I'm just so excited. As you can see here, boom, we got Deadpool here with an awesome display. I mean, look at this. You got Deadpool. Because with the extra weightables and masks, got taco, guns, swords, everything you need to have a Deadpool figure. It's a cool awesome shot on the side of Deadpool. Another shot here. We got an awesome product shot here with a little read up if you want to read that. Nothing much on the bottom but the UPC, and also the other figures that are in that line, which I have to say, with the Marvel Legends figures, not only are they really cool, but this is probably my favorite line. And I may end up, oh god, I gotta stop at some point, but I may end up trying to collect more of these because this is my X-Men. Like, this is a mixture of the X-Men from the comic series in the 90s and the X-Men from the TV show in the 90s, in my opinion, because you got Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, Iceman, Havoc, the brother Cyclops, Jean Grey, and it's cool to have Cyclops. Oh, actually, Cyclops was in another line, but yeah, Jean Grey, you got Havoc, Cable, and then Deadpool here, kind of snuck his way into the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I'm gonna be super careful. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I lied. I wanted this to be quick one-take videos this week, but I had to cut the last video, and I had to cut this one as well. But I wanted to make sure I can get something to slice open this box. I want to be very careful because I'm probably going to keep this in the box until I have some type of display set up for collectibles and things at the house. Alright, I think that is it. Check this baby out. Oh my gosh. So, go ahead, how you guys doing today? You got some snacks and stuff? Comment below. Have you seen the Deadpool movies? Do you own any Deadpool swag yourself? If you do, what do you own? I'm actually looking forward to eventually at some point owning the shoot, how did this work? The guns, the Nerf guns that are the Think Geek / GameStop exclusive. I'm gonna have to rip this open. Sorry, box. I really want to get those. I think they look really cool, and they would be cool on display with kind of like a Deadpool display, which I would like to have maybe one day. Actually, I don't. Oh, I forgot. I always forget that I don't really have to open that bottom part. Oh well. All right, here he is out of the packaging, or still in the packaging, but out of the box. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Now, hopefully none of this stuff is tied down, so I can snap it out. Oh, sorry, Liz. Now, this isn't the most perfect version, right? There is some paint issues here. I can already see that there's, a little black splotch here on the chest. But I could probably get that off with a X-Acto knife, but I probably won't try. But the rest of the paint here looks pretty good. Let me check it out. Looks good. Of course, you have the normal. I mean, this is a Marvel Legends figure, so if you aren't hip by now, it has tons of our articulation. So the head obviously moves. Well, the head is supposed to move up and not pop directly off of the joint. Let's see if I can snap that back on here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so the head can move. Do it carefully this time. About that far up. Can't move up too much farther than that because of the way his head's shaped in the back. It can move down to his chest. Looks really cool. It can move side to side. There's no real neck pivoting at all. We have the rotation here in the arm. We have rotation here in the wrist. We have double jointed elbows here. Same thing over here. Arm can go, oh, arms are kind of stiff though. The arm can go, oh, I also have the butterfly joint here in the arms. Oh, and it rotates as well. So we have the 360 joint here in the arm. So the arm rotates, double jointed elbows again, wrist, thigh cut swivel, double jointed knees, goes back that much, up about that much. We have ankle articulation, we have ankle pivot, we have turning in the waist, we have ab crunch. You can crunch that far forward, this far back, and he can almost do a full split, but not exactly. Now, the reason I love this figure is because I think this is a quintessential Deadpool. Like, this kind of reminds me of a mixture of the Rob Liefeld Deadpool, and as well as kind of other more current takes on the character. And also, I love the little Deadpool swoop we got in the back of the head here. Now, the detailing on his boots and the shin pads are really cool. There's some marking and some scuffing on there. Looks like he's been in some battle. We got some cuts. Also, the wraps of his boots around his back here. I love the detailing on these shoes. Like, they look like some cool combat shoes. Of course, they have peg holes in the feet if you want to get a stand to display him. And the reason I love him so much is, like, look, he comes with so many things to hold his weapon. So his katanas can go in there, his pistol can go right here, another gun can go here, and his knife can go right here in his boot, which is such a good, cool detail. Let's check out some of the accessories. Now, this he can't store, and I don't really see this in the comics at all, but he has a bazooka with a fist on the end, and I think the rumor has it that Hasbro, when they made this figure, they made it without this on the end, and then I think Disney kind of stepped in, or Marvel stepped in and said, no, you have to include something on the end there, so kids will not think it's too dangerous, I guess, but you can take it off for display purposes. And so that works. But it also kind of works with him having it in there. It has a little bit of Green Arrow vibe, but it also just kind of makes sense with the character, with the comedy aspects of the character. And this is really a good weight, too, to be included in this figure. Let's try to get these out. We have the swords that are the bendy swords. Now, if you've seen other YouTube channels that cover figures, they probably do it a lot better than this, and they also tell you that, oh, these are the swords from this character, which I love that detail. I'm not ragging on them, but you're not going to get that here with me, because I don't know that much about the figures in that way. But the swords are kind of bendy, so you can kind of get them back to a straight point here. Deadpool Samurai swords. I really like the detailing they put on the handles with the paint, and it has like a nice textured grip. I mean, this is really, really cool. And it goes all the way down the handle of the katana. We have two pistols. I was wondering why he had a slot to hold two. So he has two pistols here. We know Deadpool is for all about guns, swords, bazookas, bombs. I kind of wish these had a little bit more detailing. I mean, there's some detailing on here, but not much. Kind of wish it had a better paint color as well. But hey, I cannot complain because I love this figure overall. This is one of the coolest things that we have here. Come on. A taco. Speaking of which, I might have tacos tonight. I'm not sure. But we all know how Deadpool loves his guns, but also loves his tacos. Now, I don't know if this taco can really fit into any of these hands safely. Oh, there we go. Haha! You have to eat taco with a pinky up, right? So here Deadpool with his taco. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Alright. Here we have a Tommy gun that looks like, which I've never seen Deadpool have in the comics, but they included it, so why not? So we got that one there. That's also why I love this figure, because it comes with so many accessories. The most current Deadpool, which I don't really like the color of it. I think the suit's too bright, but it also only comes with like 2 pairs of swords, and that's it. I think the Venom Pool one maybe comes with a couple more items, but here's another gun. This had to belong to Cable, I'm assuming. The Marvel Legends Cable, maybe? I don't know. It looks like a Cable gun to me. But it's really cool. Actually, it looks a lot like the gun Cable has in the sequel. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe they're a little bit of forward thinking there on their part. Maybe. Who knows? Boom. Knife pop right out. Very cool knife. I think this might be my favorite accessory. Really cool and detailed. Nice details on the handle grips there. Wow, that's really cool. And then, this actually, okay, a lot. This is my favorite accessory. And this is how I'm probably going to display my Deadpool figure. Oh my goodness, I can't get it out. And I don't want to take the plastic. Oh god, there it is. We have an unmasked Deadpool. Look how gnarly that is. It looks straight up like Freddy Krueger, right? Look at all the burn marks from the burns and the cancer and the treatment of the cancer by the Weapon X program, the yellow eyes, the detailing in the teeth. I mean, gosh, they did such a good job with this. Such a good job. And just like most Marvel Legends figures, you can pop the head off here and then pop the unmasked head on. Oh wow, this is a little tight. Which I kind of like it actually, to be a little tight. Actually, because that way it won't, hopefully won't pop off. Hold on, that's not a really good fit here. Hold on. Pop this guy on. There we go. That's better, maybe. Kind of fits kind of loose to me, but there he is, unmasked Deadpool eating his taco. And like I said, this figure is fantastic. You can easily slide his katanas in his hand for display purposes, which is awesome. You can get him in a bunch of sick poses with these. Super cool. Then you also have storage, right? So let me show you that. So you take the katanas and you can just make sure you follow the shape on the back here whenever you're putting them in so that they can slide in nicely. And there's also a peg hole. I just realized that there's a peg hole on the back of here as well that I think will work for one of these guns. I think this body mold, because they tend to use the same body molds a lot at Hasbro with these figures. I think this body mold belongs to Hyperion, I believe it is. The Hyperion figure that they had come out a while back, but there you go. Perfect story. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. I mean, that's not coming out at all. That is fantastic. We have the knife here. First, I'll show it in hand. Oh, yeah. And then, hopefully, it'll fit perfectly in the boot, just like the other ones do. And again, you want to follow the direction of the holster to make sure it slides in perfectly. And wow, that fits right in there. And that's not coming out either at all. Wow, that's impressive. Go ahead and show you the pistols real quick. I think the taco hand that I use is actually a gun hand. I'm going to slightly slide this in there. I don't want to stretch out the hands. And then I'm going to see if I can... There actually are two. I think these might be slightly different guns. I'm not sure. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with watching me do that. But they fit pretty good in the hand. It needs to go down further than that, but I'm not going to pressure it. And now these can actually go into the holsters. So this gun fits securely in this holster. And I can put this one securely in this holster. And I also like how the the gun pouch on his thigh, it moves around a little bit in case you want to move it around, but it's also perfectly cut so that it stays right in place. And there you go. There's his guns, and they're not moving at all. Like I said, those are not coming out. We have the Tommy gun here, which that's what I'm calling it. I don't know if it's really a Tommy gun. You guys can tell me in the comments. Put the trigger finger on there, and boom, there's the Tommy gun. Awesome. Here is the other gun that I'm calling the cable gun, the BFG. That's an awesome gun in hand. And then we have the bazooka here, which, you know, how do you even hold a bazooka? Like, nobody really uses that in real life by themselves. Look at that. And what's cool about this is that, like I said, this comes with a peg on the back here, and so it also can snap right into the back of the figure. And so he's holding his bazookas as well. I wish, the only thing about this figure I wish they would change, or wish they would have improved with the next figure in the line, is that I wish they would have included like a taco pocket, like somewhere where you can just store his taco in there as well. But you know, these guns can't really be stored in any of these that he can hold them. But check this out. I mean, for a figure that retails for like $20, now, you know, a lot higher price, but thank God for Honey and Amazon, you get this face mold. This face mold is also really good, but I love the unmasked head. You get the unmasked head, you get this awesome taco. It actually looks delicious. And then you get a really big gun, a Tommy gun, 2 swords with storage, a bazooka with storage, 2 pistols with storage. This is my favorite Marvel Legends figure ever. There's been others that I really like, others that I really wish I owned, and I probably never will. But this one, I had to have it, and I think this is absolutely badass. This, until I get some kind of display worked out at my house, this might end up going to work with me and display it on my desk until my boss comes in and tells me that I can't have it on my desk. But this is awesome. Oh, I just love the story. Like I said, none of this is coming out. Like, if you're buying these for your kids and your kids play with them, which is totally fine, totally normal in my opinion, they're going to be able to store these in there, and let's say I always take them out, they're not going to lose them. But so yeah, here is the Marvel Legends Deadpool. I kind of wish he came with a couple of more hand options as well. You know, a couple of fist hands would have been cool, but hey, I'm not going to complain because this is such a cool figure. So this is going to be the longest video this week. I'm going to cut it off right here. I can talk so much more about this figure, but I won't, but I could because I love it. But thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. Hit the little bell and the notification to be notified of the new videos that are coming up in the future. And thank you guys for rocking with me this week. As always, I think we're either up to or almost at 250 subscribers. I know that may not seem like a lot to some people, but to me, for just a little guy who does a quick YouTube channel while his son is napping in his bedroom, I'm pretty proud of that. So thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. I love your comments. Please keep them coming. I love being with you guys and being able to interact with you in that way. And also, make sure you follow me on Instagram. The link is below. JustACommonFan on Instagram. I'm going to be posting probably some pictures there of this figure, doing weird, crazy stuff. Oh, and especially when I get my NECA quarter scale turtle figures. Oh my gosh, it's over at that point. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Oh my gosh, I can't stop gushing enough. I absolutely love this figure. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a common fan. Hey, no, no.